all right. Welcome back to Politically Animated, where we take rants and turn them into rants about rants. Today, we're diving into the epic saga of StephenASmith versus the Democrats. Buckle up because this is going to be good. StephenASmith. The Democrats, they've been lying to me for years. They've lied about everything from the economy to January 6th. I'm done. Oh boy, Stephen A. went full nuclear on the Democrats. He's calling them out for being the Diddycrats. I guess that's democratic, with a side of didactic. But let's break it down, shall we? First off, Stephen A. says they've been projecting harder than a high school movie night. They're pointing fingers at Trump, yelling threat to democracy, while apparently not believing in it themselves. Hypocrisy much? Now, onto the economy, the border, crime, and the biggest hot button, January 6th. Stephen A. is out here saying it's all been one big fib. And whoa, did that ruffle some feathers.
And we're going to get started today in the world of politics and social media, where many of you have taken issue with my takes on the political headlines. I want to say for the record, that's fair. I accept it, and it often comes with being a pundit in this business. I've accepted that a long time ago. With that being said, I want to address some recent comments from my friend Roland Martin, who took issue with my thoughts this past weekend on the Justice Department's report on the January 6th Capitol riots in 2021. In summary, I made the connection that Donald Trump appeared to be right to some degree when it came to the conspiracy theories about the FBI's involvement on that day. At least that's how some took it. Well, here's what Roland Martin had to say Monday about my comments on his show, Roland Martin Unfiltered. Take a listen.
I have no idea what the hell Stephen A. was just talking about. I know Stephen A. I respect Stephen A. Stephen A., you know sports. On this, you know what the hell you talking about. Like, I literally have no idea what the hell he was talking about there. How he's pissed off and the Democrats and Trump said stuff was rigged. And y'all, MAGA is running that clip everywhere. Oh, they are saying, oh, see, even Stephen, the truth, they always know the truth. Go to my iPad. Associated Press, Fact Focus, Inspector General's January 6th report misrepresented as proof of FBI setup. The basis of what the right has been saying is that January 6th was fine, it was great, it was wonderful, but the FBI, it was a setup. The FBI, they were behind the whole deal. They were agents. They were the ones who were starting stuff. That's the report. And so when Stephen A. is going on and they sat here making Trump out to be true. No, he lied. He lied.
Stephen A. has lost his mind. He's a runaway slave from the Democratic plantation. Hold on, did he just say runaway slave? Man, that's some dramatic imagery right there. Roland Martin and his crew are not happy folks. They're trying to whip Stephen A. back into the Democrat fold. But Stephen A. isn't having it. Stephen A. isn't just any voice. He's a prominent black man in media. And him questioning the narrative on January 6th? Oh, that's like telling Santa Claus he's not real at a Christmas parade. You can't have that. But the Democrats, they're like, no, you can't say that. The FBI was just there for a coffee break on January 6th. Nothing to see here.
Couple of things. First off, Roland Martin, nice touch with the cowboy hat. You should wear it more often. It's fitting of you. You are from Texas, after all. You're a Texans fan, if I remember correctly. So it's more apropos that you put on that hat, even more so than I do. So good look there. But nice try. Ain't gonna work this way. Before I get into it any further, Let me show my audience exactly what Roland Martin was replying to when he said, I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. This is what he was responding to that had him all up in a tizzy. Take a listen. The news comes amidst a bombshell report from the Justice Department that revealed the FBI had at least 26 confidential informants on the ground when the Capitol was stormed on January 6, 2021. The report says most of the informants engaged in illegal activity during the chaos. The Justice Department says only 3 of its 26 informants present had been instructed to observe potential domestic terrorist suspects on the day of the riot. The rest of the 23 appear to have gone to the Capitol on their own accord. Upon hearing news of the report, Vice President-elect J.D. Vance posted the following on X, quote, "For those keeping score at home, this was labeled a dangerous conspiracy theory months ago," end quote. Didn't hear anything about that for the election. Didn't hear anything about that when the quote-unquote insurrection was broached by Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee. The belief that Donald Trump was a danger to democracy and using this as a profound, illuminating bullet point to make that case. And now here we are yet again finding even more evidence to Donald Trump's claims when he articulated that the process is rigged. My big issue is that I'm really, really sick and tired of every time I turn around finding something else that the Democrats have lied about or downplayed or misrepresented along the way. I mean, I see Republicans like Megyn Kelly or Officer Tatum or Candace Owens or, the Sean Hannitys of the world. You know what I'm getting tired of? I'm getting to the Democratic Party. You know what I'm getting really pissed off about? I'm getting really ticked off at every time they open their mouth about something pertaining to y'all, they seem right to make the case that the right had a monopoly on insidious, evil tendencies, corrupt tendencies, duplicitous, hypocritical, untruthful tendencies. And every time they made those accusations, we turn around and find out that at least some of them are guilty of the same shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of all of it. They've actually made Donald Trump look like he was right instead of them. That is what
He's
Roland
out
Martin
here
is
loud
responding
and
to.
proud. And the Democratic Party is trying to lasso him back with all the fury of a cowboy at a rodeo. They're raging. But Stephen A., he's just standing there, microphone in hand, saying, "I ain't your puppet." So what have we learned today? Maybe that if you're gonna lie, make sure StephenASmith isn't listening. Because when he speaks, people listen. And when he rants, well, it's television gold. Thanks for watching this comedic breakdown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, keep your rants real and your truths even realer.